다 계산되니 바디제나 곰람로 로비아들이 시랭이 보고는 오늘 람갈라리 바진들로네 소름 저럼 통람 곰람 시디 젤랑어도 동이 통람 거도 무슨도 떠야돼 대지나 연결 동일을 냠버잖아 로콤바키에 치고거든 대지 수행결 떠인데 젤랑도 곰람기 팅이다 대인디가라 곰람 내야기 시대 가르스데가 델터 최탐제 동반이데 팅이면 마케 밤망가바 세네 디버도이스 마토바 토바메데 셰리부즈르 테버도 다 곰람로 롭스 숭고아레 마케 밤망가바 티마메 뚜와다 고토 카메 셰리부트다 나 동반이로 줌에 세데 프로멘 디시멘 넘버 7 니 나메 쳔밀미 미즈미도 어다 테조 세 메시아데 아라징기 투비 똥와 아라징기 투바메 어떻게 과야래 엔디나 케비 시줄 망포도 아 옴람레 자티가라 냠자베 몰라잖아 냠이 냠자베 몰라 제낭 유일징기 나와 고조베 나와 동지 나와 차장 가서와 엔 냠자베 몰라 메세 예 자탄제 용구에서 되나 케비 시줄 망포도 어떻게 아 정말 겨울무지 세부 숨그리 어다 간제티니 마토바 메토제 버도다 옴람로 루츠도 숨거레스
칸네 고존이래 그죠
대단히 최담제 동반이데 생이면 마케바 망가바 티마메스 인지도 자당 주지시다
딜에 제대로 간데 숨겨 고르다
숨겨 고르다 왔다들이
숨겨 가져래 얘들가
숨겨 군이지는 되게 잘해
숨겨 가져네
아 지단에 숨겨 정안이 레기도 정안이 줄고 버든 있어요
숨겨 정안에
죽을 지단
애들 동반이네 수면 이거 곰람 검주네 디메신이 되고
저기 개바치 시술 망보도 와 남달 숨라 그거 숨래 자술라 되는 망보도 없이
예 가서 자백지 가네 줄
자백지데 대달 최점지 동반이데 넘버로 동반이 칭이면 맞게 뭔가 같지만데 더하면 가음에 버서니 마토바 메세
아 토바도 마토바
마토바 메세
So going back to the Heart Sutra text or root text, so far we mentioned about we dealt with the text kind of explaining in relating with the five path, and we went up to path of seeing, and path of seeing as we said last time, achieving the understanding of emptiness. And now the next path is path of meditation. The path of meditation is the definition, the meaning, it's the literal translation would be aftermath realization, which actually means, during the path of seeing, you attained understanding of emptiness. But at the path of meditation, what you are doing is trying to, to further strengthen the understanding. You make yourself familiar with the understanding of emptiness. So you just kind of, make yourself familiar, thinking again and again. Meditation. And part of the reason is, as you go up higher and higher, the negative mentalities or the object of abandonment that you have is becoming much subtler and subtler. So therefore, as the object of abandonment becoming more difficult, much subtler, you need to kind of strengthen your path. So therefore, you need to be more familiar, getting more familiar as much as you can with the understanding of emptiness. And In this way, Shariputra, all things are emptiness, they are without defining characteristics, they are not born, they do not cease, they are not defiled, they do not undefiled, they have no increase, they have no decrease. I just read from your, the handout page 1, third paragraph, last sentence, I think. So here when it says, no, as we mentioned before, it doesn't mean that it doesn't, nothing or it doesn't exist. It means no intrinsic nature, no, inherently existing. So you have to have that understanding.
Individual chick chi onam nyamja bengola jarea nyamja bengola ne nyamja bengola zu chorwan dushimi kege yomaro pum kam keche tu yomarwa kare nawa nina nutiyore ilche nawa nutiyore chadang nutiyoro tunji nawa yomarwa oteti chi jardandine kebishi pem khashe ndusi tang go nyorare oteti jena dus chena digores.
So as we discussed the previous session about objective negation and understanding what we are negating. So here again, when we said the text says no ear, no eye, it's not saying that there is no I at all, but there is no I which exists independently or inherently or intrinsically or self-sufficiently or independently, whatever So. And so he explained the object of negation and understanding of that emptiness before. So there is a reason for that. Spending some time to understand emptiness and object of negation. So once you understood that, then you can apply that understanding here. And also, lack of intrinsic nature or lack of inherent nature, not to us, but to the mind of, meditative equipoise, or you can say to the standard mind, to, we mentioned before, so, that understanding. So, in the text, there are different, Geshe said, several different interpretations of
다 나랑 좀 가자를 던ным 개발 무슨 잘서도 다 냠자 빨래 마자르지 두스자리나 주 최점자 라징이 투베 동바오 시디가라 딜이 잘차리 인자 단단 줄라 메제 강가 라징이 투바멜레 자랴 찍찍 다 나랑 좀 수기올라 자나디고 하래 체디저 세징기 체디저빈 둘자라 자나디고 하래 이제도 빨라 자나디고 하래 아니 냠자 몰라 자나 냠자 몰라다
So there are different interpretation, by different scholars in the commentary, in Tibetan commentary. But like you said, the understanding here we just mentioned before should be enough for this, kind of. When it says no, ear, no eye, no, sound, so. Doesn't exist, doesn't have, as said before, inherently, intrinsically to the mind of meditative equipoise. Or another way of saying is they don't exist the way it appears to ordinary, human being. Or maybe it doesn't exist the way it appears to, the special disciples of these Heart Sutra teachings. And so, of course, to the meditative equipoise practitioners, to them, in fact, there is no I, interest. They have a perfect or correct understanding.
Wadati odini milobla sudi ungores. Milobla lobsul karesana. Tetawena chanchu sabanam thapa mebi chir ngombar saba sangye so sedi tape garoji to ate. 그래서 전주점은 도밤에 비치 셔르게 프로젝트 zaman dilladene similar department tabame chin nyangane harchinto tisum number thang sange tamche ke 셔르게 프로젝트 zaman dilladene lana mang barso sange so se de pordu ta milobla lo chude sungo are tatini sange samda yuni labo ma ganga nyamji loblam gala nyabjing ngo thate de nyambar ja jimbe kamni ani kuzobe nawa gyuni yungo amar mayo inta ina nu sigdo nyamji sangeni nyamji ngochi dundu ware nyambar ja jimbe nani kuzobe ki chawache thukore kuzobe chawache de chijime gone nyambar ja thukore ongila ni chechi de chulu chuja bani nyambar ja thukore ota tini sai thu mai bi chechi chale yore nyamji ngochi du sungade
That's wrong. Dinge di teaching something. Tanda gomlam di sunge di tanda di nga di nguen thagaram budre.
tanda di miloblamde.
It looks like I read the wrong part, for the path of meditation. The path of meditation should be that the last paragraph on the first page. Because why I was confused is because in the Tibetan text it just mentioned the first few words of the paragraph, and then from there to and then the last couple of words from the last paragraph. So
일단은 최대한 이제 동반이 됐어야 되게 마토바메 토바메터스 내가 omlamlo lokchiche.
So the part of meditation is the last paragraph on page 1. That is, therefore, Shariputra, in emptiness there is no form until the end of, and even non-attainment. That's the part of meditation. Gomlamra,
miloblamde delta wena chaju sam nam thoba me bichir se adendi mumbar so sange so se pan
mumbar so sange so. And the part of no more learning is the next paragraph. That's on page 2. The first paragraph. Therefore, Shariputra, since the bodhisattvas have no obtainment, they abide until the end of this paragraph, dependence upon the perfection of wisdom.
But that milolang problem lad omlamda tonlamda onangiga gala nyamje ngo thaderes nyambar ja jimbe gane kuzo bichawachi tu mare ni jeta gazo tongi yulchini konala nyambar ja tu mare nyamje ngo thaderes ta sangi sala miloblamla nyamje ngo chi dundu ares te khabar ares.
So the difference between part of seeing, part of meditation, and then part of no more learning. So for both, part of seeing and part of meditation, both these two parts, during these two parts, the practitioners, is still, yet to attain the one nature, understanding of one, I should say one nature of aftermath and the meditative equipoise. Sorry, that's my phone. So during the part of seeing and the part of meditation, the practitioner is not able to comprehend, meditative, wisdom or meditative equipoise and aftermath at the same moment. If so, there is kind of if they are during the meditative equipoise, they only understands the ultimate truth, and during the aftermath, the conventional truth. So the another way of saying is that during the part of seeing and part of meditation, practitioners doesn't have ability or capability to comprehend both truth at the same moment. But during the part of no more learning, both aftermath as well as meditative equipoise or true truth can be comprehended at the same moment. And so, that's the difference between part of the previous two paths and part of no more learning.
Chazandina Sundwa. Shereke Pershima Zamundilla Tenis Sapo. Only Tombani Tobelode, Tombani, Hajam Samosewade. Chikoto Kabo. Tona, Chitamje, Taksango, Golden Rosan, Zabetonde, any Parsha, Nildezu, Chinala Chargiores. Nangeta the Chargiores. Nangeta China Macharinza, Chick. Digital Sto Kabo, Tona, Chitangi, 7 Chini Toy in the Gala, will come to get on the Tegi condition, Gajan and the Cadoris. The Indigala, Tambo, Hagi, you Chini Tambo Charina, Tong Hagi, then to be Tonga Tambo Charindula, Jinam Shivujungo, Munekaguna Sumudu. Quingen Jajeba, and it Tendel Pagi, Tony Lachita, the Dinandugala, and it Tony Toynola, Jinam Shivish Kene, and it Haro. Lama Swin Chi, young anime Sunguranga, Lama take mean the Jesha Kaji, young Abitulare. In the Lama Jesa Chin Jenny, resort to Name. Joe, Buddha, resort to Kaji, Ludu resort to Ina, Deva Buddha cheese in a Tony Tobiti, Kadal, Dilo dance, Lama take Tunde, Nangares. Nangada, any Tizida, any pay, Tony the Sana Tunche, any pay, why, Lapa to Chate, any Pagi Tonsangi Chade, Garni, tiny to do something half watch, two skinny, any Shina the Cabaret, in this way, Lugina. E. Lugiri, Petit and Sungri, what a tendy? Tendy Semlangam Rai words, Tony Toy Gala, any Milan later, cook Mamma Comshu Insa, Tiningam the young Wambala. Chinchilolindi, Shindun Dennis, Chinchilol, Shindun Dennis, Chinlo Chinchilode, Ranzi Mari Badava. Danze Mari Vijin, Kuyamil, Kene, any Nilu Chimachin Tony, any Tarangyangde, Semgifan, Divatanches, Zebezecha, Nyangan the Nyomong Jenny, Kelly de Basigora. Nyande, Nyande de la, Shitibin Deba, Nuntibin Deba. That the individual unity fitting Nigal Debala Jago. What the two skinny? Any Tuisum, David Sangiga, Jovachipe Lamchadi, or any David Sangi, Kaje Songi Tobelo, Yamsulan Sangivari, Tata Sangitazo, any Tongi Tobelo, Yamsulani, Sangia, Mobana Jun Jambang Bolas of it, any Kazan Sangiton, Jenny Pingutezo, what a D and B, Digaran Lam Yamsulan Sangiari, says so. What are two sorry? Jopachibelam, so Kanji, the Tukanga Sangiari Lamdi. The Indigalan around in a down one, Tiki Tatu, Numen Dugina, Kanji, Tony Tobelo like Yaminchi, Kasatu to Jimgacha, then a Tuesday. Any teaching, telling Nyamdo, Ninji Sambutan. Nije Yaniados, Samatantus, Senate, Janjuki, Samataina, Sonam gets part of Nevaji Pilgior. Nije Miben as Simjan, Pazich to a town and Yambe, Sonam Saga, Sonam Chisam Sagati, Tony Lapaki, Chevachela, Lila Rundu, Sudwa. What a tea? Negachambo Sare, and the mountain. Nish Jewish Marte, Kimgormajeda, Pe, the couple Sevo Sungri, what a do Chidigala? Karajan Dini, any searching each to Chevin Duja, one tool, any sharing in Bola Love, searching in Dollar Love Sunday, Dini Zogres. Now one noon, Mala of Fancy, the teach Sungwar.
On page 2, the paragraph that deals with the path of no more learning. Therefore, Shariputra, since the Bodhisattvas have no obtainment, they abide relying on the perfection of wisdom. Having no defilements in their minds, they have no fear, and passing completely beyond error, they reach nirvana. Likewise, all the Buddhas abiding in the three times, clearly and completely awakened to unexcelled, authentic, and complete awakening, independence upon the perfection of wisdom. So, the perfection of the wisdom, as we said at the beginning of the text, that the understanding of the emptiness is considered profound, deep, and we use the example like you can see the reflection of the sun and the moon in the water, but you won't see the reflection of the sky in the water. It's beyond the kind of understanding. So the depth of the emptiness. But once you understood the emptiness on one phenomena, you can apply to all other phenomena. So here, when it says they have no fear, so they are in the teachings there are lots of kind of discussions, and it says that when practitioners first attained the understanding of the emptiness, there's a great sense of fear that things doesn't exist, and kind of everything lack of existence. So in the document of Kunchen Javan Sherpa, there was kind of incident mentioned which happened during fifth Dalai Lama. That Gajala said he don't remember exactly the name of the particular practitioners at that time, but it happened during the fifth Dalai Lama. There was a scholar who when studied the emptiness, and when he realized or understood the the level of that the emptiness, there's a great sense of fearness, scared, and then he went to another Lama, and that Lama kind of showed him specific kind of reference, and again Geshe said he's not exactly sure whether that's from Nagarjuna's 6 heaps of teaching or some other, and he shows that look at that part of the text scripture, and when he looked there, and that part of the text kind of tells sorry, the Kunchen Javan Sherpa himself was the scholar who was, during the fifth Dalai Lama, who got scared, and he was, the scholar was himself. So he went to the another Lama, and that Lama, he kind of, through his, prophecy or miracle power, he already knew that when Javan Sherpa is coming to him, for reference, and then he showed him the exact section of the textbook, to look at, and in that section, the text very kind of precisely explain about how phenomena exist at the level of conventional, the conventional understanding or the existence at the level of conventional. So that greatly helped him. But once you reach to the path of normal learning, they have no fear, because at the path of normal learning, they are so much used or so much kind of familiar with the concept of emptiness. So there is no fear. And passing completely beyond error, they reach nirvana. And all the 3 Buddhists, past, present, and future, will be also kind of following the same, sort of route, to the enlightenment. And so, at the part of normal learning, there is no fear, or there is no anxiety, or all those, the emotions from emptiness, and they reach nirvana. Nirvana means as liberated from both obscurations, wisdom as well as delusive obscurations, and so the same route will be taken by the past Buddhists. So is following by present Buddhists, and also will be followed by future Buddha like Maitreya. So, to us ordinary practitioners, what we can do is try our best to reduce the, as we mentioned before, the truth grasping, the wrong appearance that we have, and then at the same time try to generate as much as we can the mind of compassion, altruistic mind, because the stronger positive merit that you accumulate, the more productive or more easier to attain the understanding of emptiness. So therefore it depends a lot on kind of your accumulations of positive merits. And so up to here, the text kind of deals with how practitioners of the or the followers of the Heart Sutra with low intelligence practice or deals with the emptiness. And now from here onwards, the text deals with the understanding of the emptiness for the practitioners with the high intelligence. How practitioners with high intelligence adopt 5 paths with relying upon tantra or this particular mantra here. So particular or intentional followers of Heart Sutra. So how can we determine whether somebody is intentional followers of Heart Sutra? In the saying or text by Kongda Rinpoche says that with relying upon 5 determining mental factors, so if teso yunga kandesong be shejingi
ta shejingi dola sene teso yunga to khoba to ba
shejingi yunga. So with relying upon if somebody can attained or understood the 5 mental factors on Heart Sutra, then they he or she is considered as the intentional disciple of Heart Sutra. Ornamental realization text or scripture, if somebody understood or gained the knowledge of 5 mental factors by relying upon that text, then he or she is considered as the intentional disciple of that text. So 5 determining mental factors or 5 determinants: aspiration, belief, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom. So these are the 5 mental factors or 5 determinants: aspiration, belief, mindfulness, concentration, and wisdom.
chetu chawe dulje to in sung zara sung yo shaya res. Ati jirja chan shi do res.
So to support this, statement, as said before, it is mentioned by the Kongdan Rinpoche in his text that whoever attains respective result of 5 determinants based on particular text, they are considered as the intentional disciples of that particular text.
Oh ya ta tini ngala lobsante tatawane sherege nga ribaj nga lana me nga minyam da nyam nga dungal da jara da jawar chaba nga mizun da mar sherege nga me paidang ga da paranga da prasanga da budi so ase do tini agi zamalo jo ta wanun lobsante sungore nga jepanim bimung di tambo ju zoza pradada dugu yemrai teda mane sherike prajma nga sedigala cholam jorlam thonlam gomlam miloblam la lobtha da sungdo jar gudo.
So the next section, as said before, how practitioners with high intelligence can attain, 5 paths based on the tantric practice, and it starts from the second paragraph on page 2. Therefore, one should know that mantra of perfection of wisdom, the mantra of great knowledge, the precious mantra, the unexhaled mantra, the mantra equal to the unequal, the mantra that quells all suffering, is true because it is not deceptive. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom is proclaimed. Tayatha gade gade para gade para sam gade bodhi swaha. So the first one should know that mantra of the perfection of wisdom. This kind of entails the 5 path, beginning with the path of accumulation, and then second preparation, seeing, meditation, no more learning. So the first, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom kind of tangbodide sherabge.
Tederne sherge prajma nga sedita tetilan du sungda nga sedigala ikyopalan jukures. Sanskrit se ne mentasik yusra ikyopalan jukures. Ikyop sedigala nyumu le kyomurwa. Nyumundang shijindiba telekyomurwa. Tindigala nga ketundi kyopa. Kodat keko ware. Tindigala ribachme nga se de cholam le jar gu do adena sanga sheba da kyobe timbe jungwal tar nga ke ketun mendaji ba ikyobalan jube lamga bo thamje ge sheba da kyobe tonchen injins at chik and sherge pradijme nga ni cholam ribachme nga ni jorlam lane me nga ni thonlam miniyam de nyam nga ni omlam dungal thamje radu jibe nga ni miloblam di jar gu.
So this, the 5 mantra here, you match his first mantra with the first path. The perfect mantra of the perfection of wisdom is, path of accumulation. The second, great knowledge, path of preparation, and path of seeing. You use 5 paths, and then match these 5 mantra. And generally, if you have this, the book, it's on page 129. The essence of the Heart Sutra that kind of deals with the explanation of this section here, the mantra of the perfection of wisdom. So I'll just read this part here. The mantra of the perfection of wisdom. Up to this point, the Heart Sutra is said to be an explanation of emptiness for trainees who are of unexceptional aptitude. The text then makes a concise presentation in the form of mantra of emptiness, which is aimed at people of highest aptitude, or people with high intelligence. The text reads. So that is the we just read before. So the perfection of wisdom itself, Prajna Paramitra, is here referred to as a mantra. So here the is telling what is the meaning of mantra. The mantra is literally it means to protect the mind. Mantra, is protect the mind. So here they protect the mind from delusions or ignorance or obscurations. And for the obscurations, as delusive and wisdom obscurations. So protecting from all these obscurations.
Ini tayo tom gating parang sang budi swa siya de. Ini lam gala siya tuare. Ta songshi Harold songshi Changju bi jitsushi de songwa. Kekele gyunate.
And the next, the mantra itself, Tayada Gada Para Samgada Bodhi Soha, is also kind of matches or with the five path. So if you have the text, it's on page 130. 130. The last paragraph on page 130. It kind of tells what is the meaning of this mantra in Tibetan. In Sanskrit, Tayata literally means it is thus that prepares the way what follows. Gati means go, Paragati means go beyond, Parasamkati means go totally beyond, and Bodhiswaha can be read as be rooted in the ground of enlightenment.
Tayata is in Disade, any Yulchini Gone, Korde Roji, the Tadi, oh, what is so Dinala? Korde Roji. Yulchini Wonderwa, Kroa Sinde, Dembeton. Topja Sangide, Yande de, Dembeton. Demba City, the Conde Juni, Chutu, around Pagini, you are there.
So the entire translation, the one that you have is gone beyond, gone utterly beyond enlightenment here. The translation that is here is go beyond, go totally beyond, be rooted in the ground of enlightenment. So this is the the translation of the mantra, and so it starts with the it is thus, right? Tayata, it is translated as it is thus. So it is thus here in this Tibetan commentary. It refers to all phenomena having a same taste or a same nature or same reality. It refers to the emptiness. So all phenomena here refers to, it doesn't matter whether it is samsaric or nirvana or liberated. From the objective side or from object sides, they have all one same taste, lack of inherent existence. So that's why Tayada, it is thus, it is so kind of from the object side there's no differences, all having a same nature or same taste.
So when Jina the Jiki, neither me mind no but in the Yondugala. Gachi Kasana the Topos taking conduite. Some of those done. These are the Limbetomare, some logitane, that and Gatenga the Paranga, the Parasanga, the Buddhist was it. Orishka, any Titontos, Tichigina, Senangamdrakia, Jinakia. Jingitondalachi, one Regichigina, Nibachmutuchmu, and Luri, Kajikat Macabriores. Some Luri, Nature, Tanten Pagi, Tufa Tulu, Dembeton, Sidigala, Tendelimba. Penjindewa, Sidigala, Dembetonga, they have water catching.
So, the assumption is So this mantra should be really kind of helpful, as you said, especially when you.
그 차상지 로 있는데 빼야 버와. 로면은 말씀 좀 비셔라 바로 진짜 되게
Of course, if you have understanding of entire, this Heart Sutra, then that's good. If not, at least, when you recite this mantra with the understanding of, the object of negation, we discussed before, object of negation or understanding of emptiness, and when you recite this mantra, it is, helpful in protecting you from kind of, harm, harm by other human beings or non-human, spirits, and it will greatly kind of reduce anxiety, excitement, fear, and also immensely beneficial in creating positive activities. And with this understanding, if you recite the mantra, this has a great kind of beneficial in all these kind of different fields. And so, especially think about understanding of dependent origination. So I will stop here for today.
원다서니 거기 통마도지 몽보진 로사자.
정말 사님한테 타마들어. So the next next Sunday, Saturday, we will finish this remaining text, and I think I'm not exactly sure at this moment. We might have to change schedule a little bit because I have to go to downtown to read some stories about His Holiness in the public library for kids. To prepare. So I think it's around 1:30 or 2. So
2:30.
So I'll see how long it takes, and then so we'll let you know. No. I have to, read stories. They have a program. Let me turn this. They have a program.